Today, we're delving into the fascinating world of animated family movies and those sneaky hidden jokes that aren't just for the kids. You might be surprised to discover the subtle humor cleverly tucked away in these films. Let's start with The Road to El Dorado, an animated adventure that follows the journey of two swindlers, Chell and Tulio, in search of the legendary city of gold. While this film is mostly family-friendly, there's a moment that raised some eyebrows. In one scene, Chell and Tulio seem to be getting cozy off camera, and Chell playfully emerges from Tulio's waist.
My lord? Hello?
High priest. What's he gonna think if he finds one of the gods like this with me?
Lucky god?
It's a classic example of how animators sometimes sneak in more adult humor for the amusement of older viewers. Next up, we have Disney's Cars, a beloved tale about Lightning McQueen, a race car who discovers the importance of friendship in a small town. While Disney is known for its family-friendly content, they occasionally slip in clever innuendos. In Cars, two female Mazda cars excitedly approach Lightning McQueen and tell him they're his biggest fans. What's interesting is how they reveal their admiration by showing off their pop-up headlights.
I'm Mia. I'm Tia. We're like your biggest fans. Ka-chow!
I love being me.
It's a clever play on words and a nod to the more mature audience members, who might catch the double entendre. Our next stop takes us to the mischievous Minions. These little yellow creatures from the Shrek series, known for its witty humor and clever parodies. In the first Shrek film, as the titular character and his chatty companion Donkey approach the enormous castle of Lord Farquaad, they can't help but comment on the castle's impressive size. Shrek cleverly deduces that Lord Farquaad might be compensating for something a bit smaller.
That must be Lord Farquaad's castle.
Oh, that's the place.
Do you think maybe he's compensating for something?
It's a subtle nod to the more mature viewers, injecting humor into the story for the adults in the audience. In Toy Story 2, the gang of toys embarks on a thrilling adventure. At the end of the film, they are reunited with the addition of some new friends. Jessie, the cowgirl doll, is particularly excited about her newfound companionship. She decides to showcase her skateboarding skills. As she whirls around, her energetic moves inadvertently trigger a hilarious moment. The wings on Buzz Lightyear's spacesuit suddenly spring into action, creating a comical spectacle. It's a clever and playful way to include a moment for the grown-ups watching, adding that extra layer of amusement. Now, let's hop over to Madagascar, an animated comedy that takes us on an adventure with a group of zoo animals who find themselves in the wild. There's a scene where Alex the lion begins chasing his friend Marty the zebra. In his terror, Marty exclaims a seemingly random string of words: sugar, honey, iced tea.
Alex? Marty! Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea!
But for the crafty adults in the audience, it's no secret that this phrase actually spells out a certain four-letter word that Daddy mutters now and then. It's a sly play on words that may fly over the heads of the little ones but gives a chuckle to the older viewers. In Aladdin: The Return of Jafar, a straight-to-DVD but nonetheless enjoyable addition to the Aladdin universe, Genie, voiced by the ever-witty Robin Williams, manages to slip in a subtle joke about what goes on during the honeymoon.
Let me be the point man. I thought the Earth wasn't supposed to move until the honeymoon.
This cheeky reference occurs just before Aladdin and Jasmine are about to tie the knot. It's a clever way of adding a wink and a nudge to the more mature members of the audience, making it an entertaining experience for everyone. Now, let's hop into the vibrant world of Zootopia, a modern animated masterpiece. In this film, Officer Judy Hopps finds herself in a witty banter with Nick Wilde. When she's trying to intimidate him, she slyly calls out his supposed tax evasion and humorously adds that bunnies are good at multiplying.
Times 20, which is
1,460,000, I think. I mean, I am just a dumb bunny, but we are good at multiplying.
This clever line serves as both a simple math joke and a witty form of bunny flirtation. The writers of Zootopia showcase their ability to blend humor that can be appreciated by both kids and adults, making it a delightful watch for all generations. In Cinderella, Jack and Gus, the loyal friends of our beloved princess, find themselves in a hilarious yet unintentional situation. They embark on a mission to recover the pieces of Cinderella's destroyed necklace. In their noble quest, they end up in some comical predicaments that, to the adult eye, might look like they're into surprisingly kinky stuff. It's a classic example of animators cleverly incorporating humor that sails over the kids' heads while giving adults a chuckle. Turning to the classic Pinocchio, this heartwarming tale is not without its quirks. Beyond the lovable characters and timeless story, it had elements that wouldn't pass muster in today's children's films. One such example is Pinocchio smoking a cigarette, a sight that would be quite unusual in a modern children's movie.
Some fun, huh, kid?
Moreover, the film features an intoxicated character in the form of Honest John. When he performs Hi Diddle Dee Dee at the Red Lobster Inn, he does so with a cup of beer in hand, leaving no doubt about his tipsy state. It's a reminder of the different sensibilities of the past and how entertainment standards have evolved. In The Little Mermaid, the whimsical character Scuttle, an eccentric seagull, often becomes Ariel's go-to source for identifying the mysterious human objects she collects. In one memorable scene, Ariel presents Scuttle with a pipe she found, curious about its purpose. Scuttle, in his wisdom, decides to demonstrate by blowing into it. The result is a comical puff of foam, and a plant suddenly sprouts from the pipe.
Off, Black, to make fine music. Allow me.
Music!
It's stuff!
Oh, the concert! Oh my gosh, my father's gonna kill me!
To the more perceptive adult viewers, this moment is a subtle reference to the act of smoking weed, adding a layer of humor that typically goes unnoticed by the younger audience. Now, let's shift our focus to The Emperor's New Groove, a delightful and hilarious Disney film. The character Yzma, who is known for her eccentricity and unexpected antics, provides a memorable moment. When she finally tracks down Kuzco, she exclaims, "I bet you weren't expecting this," and proceeds to lift her skirt, much to the shock and horror of Kuzco and Pacha.
I can't believe this is happening!
Then I bet you weren't expecting this.
No!
Aha!
Oh, okay.
However, the twist is that she reveals a concealed dagger strapped to her thigh, causing the two men to breathe a sigh of relief. It's a clever play on expectations that adds a humorous twist to the scene. And that's the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Your support means a lot. Thanks for watching.